Hey, what is up guys? This is Tone here, and today I'm going to be doing something pretty similar to the channel. So today I'm going to be making a Rocket League thumbnail. So yeah, I've been really into Rocket League lately. It's been like my #1 game for probably a few months now, honestly. It's a great game, you should try it out. But yeah, I just thought I'd make myself a thumbnail for fun, and you guys can use this for free too. So that'll be the topic of the video. So let's get started. I'm just going to try and find some interesting images. So there's a ton of different interesting images here. Okay, something like this. So this is a perfect image right here. So I'm going to grab this, copy it, and paste it into there. Alright, and then I'm going to resize. Alright, so then now I'm going to find a different card to put in the goal. Copy that, and Control V. Select. Select subject. Alright, select inverse, and make sure we're on this. And erase the background. Alright, so now I'm going to place this down here. And then I am going to take this layer right here. Go filter, camera raw filter. Okay, so now I have that. So what I'm going to do now is shade the car right here to actually match the background a little bit better. Some of that, and that looks pretty realistic, pretty good, like it might be in the game. Okay, so then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out the ball in this car from the background. So this might take a minute, so I'm going to speed through it for you. Alright, so we now have the car done, so I'm going to right click and then letter V copy the car. So it is a new layer above the thing by itself. Now I'm just going to select the ball as well because this shouldn't take nearly as long. So that looks pretty good. I am going to touch up this car a little bit real quick. And then I'm going to do the same to the other car now because I actually can shade it now. So I'm going to grab the shadow here and have the shadows quite a bit darker in some areas and then come in brighter in other areas as well. So I'm going to shade the ball as well. So I'm going to have a brightness around here and then a darkness around the bottom. Just try and make it pop a little bit better. Alright, and I'm going to bring back the background now. So this is before, after, and then before, after. So it's quite a bit better shading, I think. So I'm going to save that. And then as you can see in some of these pictures, they have all this really cool like explosion type stuff, using the trails quite a bit to their advantage. So I want to do that with this too, but first I'm going to do some lighting on the background as well. Okay, and then I'm going to make a layer above the background but below the ball and this other car and this car too. And what I'm going to do is start making some of this bright explosion type stuff behind them. So mainly this one, because this one's kind of just jumping up, so there won't actually be boost used. So I'm gonna have this be like a purple trail maybe. So, and then I'm just gonna use this stuff off the tire because it looks pretty good. It's kind of just replicating this look in a sense. And then I'll grab the darker and do the same thing. Okay, and then I am going to grab the car here. Alright, and then I'm going to do a inner glow as well. Alright, so that looks pretty good. But I am going to add above the car as well, so it's kind of like immersed in this purple. I'm going to add some above the car, so over here. So it looks like it's actually coming out of the purple. I'm going to grab this white here, this pink, and kind of make sure stripes are carrying through. Okay, and that looks pretty good. That's good. All right, and then behind the car and above this layer here, I'm going to grab the white, and if you can see, here's the little boost things. I'm just gonna put white right behind it, so that's like a bright color right there. And there we go. So save that, and then I'm going to go on Google here and look up, open a new tab, look up particles. Alright, and then once you found the particles that you want, just right click, copy them in again, and then I'm going to put it above the car and this layer above the car. So Control V, Control T, and I'm going to make it like this. Alright, image adjustments, hue saturation. Alright, image adjustments, brightness contrast, brightness up, contrast up. Alright, and then screen. So that gives it that really cool look, like it's part of the game. So I'm gonna grab this again, duplicate it, and then make a smaller version. And then this one will go behind the car, and it's gonna be a lot lighter. And then I think I will actually add some behind this car as well, just to give it more of a pop to the thumbnail. Graphic designer's favorite word is pop, by the way. So now that we have that, we have two definite good colors. We have the ball going in. This is like an action-packed moment. So now what I'm gonna do is do a little bit more shading on the background, just because I think it could look better. Alright, so now once you have the flattened layer, so you just click filter, camera raw filter, and we're going to go in here. Okay, so I've gone in and I have adjusted the colors a bit, just to make this more appealing to the eye, you could say. And then I found out I actually did this in the wrong size, so as you can see, that's a really weird size. So I'm gonna make a new one right now, so that looks a lot better. So then I'm just going to drag this in here, so it's the correct size. And it's gonna look a little odd, yeah, it's quite big. So I'm going to size it down, and hopefully we can still make it work. Okay, and then since it's a little bit weird cropped, I'm just going to grab this dark color right here, put it behind there, and then I'm going to make a brush above this layer, and I'm going to shade this out so it just kind of fades to the background. I'm going to grab this color up here and do the same thing. Alrighty, so that is the thumbnail. So I hope you guys did enjoy. This has been Tony here, and peace out.